a number plate on a public highway is a legal requirement.
Okay.
I don't know whether you knew about that.
I'll inform the boss coming down anyway at some point anyway, and just inform about that and see if you can put that in place going forward.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here in Boston, taking a look at this place, Metsa. We've just arrived. A shunter going down there with no number plate on. Is this a private road? We look to have some council land just there, where the public have got access, of course. There is a planning notice right here as well, mentioning Metsa Wood, some sort of water storage tank, pump house, etc. And just down there we have the security gatehouse and lots of wood. So this place, according to their website, Metsa Wood is one of Europe's leading manufacturers of engineered wood products. Our material efficient wood products store carbon and play an important role in combating climate change. 0.6 billion euros revenue and 8 production units. And their head office seems to be in Finland. So let's have a little look, shall we? It's certainly on the end of this cul-de-sac. Whether it's private or not, I do not know, but how else would the public get to this little park here? Oh look, we've got a public footpath sign right just there. So that confirms it. We can be here all day long. So what can we see then? So we've got Saint Gobain, or Saint Gobain, however you want to say it, just there. And this wood just here to the left, I wonder whether we can read the label from here. I think it's going to be a stretch. On the big screen, maximise that now. Don't think so. Hazards on, look, as you're going around site. Health and safety, very important. And we have a gentleman in security just there on the phone. What's that sign say? Oh, emergency spill kit. And they've had 30 days since the lost time accident, which happened on the panel saw. Oh dear. So last month somebody had an accident on the panel saw. We have a vehicle coming in now. That's shunter again. No reg on the front. Richard and Sons. And of course no reg on the back. I've got a forklift moving around as well down there. Just about to go out of view with walkers. They've installed a nice strong barrier there to protect the pedestrians. That might be in the cycle shed. Got a few interesting pieces of equipment down at the back. Extraction filter system for the wood cutting. And the Saint Gobain driver has been into the gatehouse with his paperwork and he's good to go. And just leaving sight now, we have Allen's Transport Limited. And of course he has got a number plate. So right down the back of the site we can see more of this advanced filtration, extraction, wood cutting stuff. And I do think we need to go and take a closer look at that, because from here we've pretty much seen everything. It has got a nice smell to the place as well, like they're treating the wood here as well. And it does look all neat and tidy from here. So yeah, without any further delay, let's get David up and let's see what Metsa Boston looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist. There are no flight restrictions in the area at all. So Metsa Boston, let's have a look at you then, shall we?
Take off. Home point updated.
So we don't need to go very high on this one, 30 meters. I'll about do it. There's the gatehouse, and do they have a weighbridge? No, no weighbridge required. They know exactly what's on the back of these wagons. And this is the road here. They seem to be treating like it's private, but I do believe we've got members of the public just parked up that are coming to have a little walk down to, well, the council land, the trail, the public footpath that we've already seen on the sign. The lorry drivers love to use the lay-bys as well for their brakes. Oh, the dog walkers, yeah, perfect. So I don't know why they're choosing to leave the number plates off when it's a road that's used by the public. So surely they need to be held to account if the vehicle is involved in some sort of accident, collision. You need to know how to report that vehicle, don't you? With some sort of registration plate, identification number. So to the left, staff car park, and then the production facility starts. Cutting down the wood in all different shapes and sizes to suit the requirements of the customer. So as we travel down the yard, we'll be able to see some of those different types of wood and how they are transported on the forklift. It's only my phone, I'll mute it for now. Oh, it's the solicitors. Hello. I've got a trailer loaded already just there. And that's the typical trailer load. All different shapes and sizes of wood on there, isn't there? Some of them are wrapped to protect them even further. Some of them are banded. Some of them are palletized. Sending straight to the stores maybe. And then we've got loads of this dust extraction, compactors, and eventually I presume it all gets pumped, yeah, it all gets pumped into one of these trailers here, look. And you can just see some of the wood shavings leaked out. A couple of skips, some scrap wood there. For some reason they're being skipped. And then we have a couple of guys down in the back. What are they doing? Repairing the forklift. I think they have got masks on as well. Breathing apparatus. Or have they? Let's have a look. Oh no, it's his chin strap from his helmet. It's great to see that they've all got the PPE on though, including the helmets. Jack Richardson is obviously very heavily involved here. Yeah. Loads of trailers. And of course they have got their own transport as well. Metsa, sustainable timber, grown in the Nordics, made in the UK. And a nice close-up there of some more of the products, including, is that some gates? Yes, a lot of money's worth of gates just there. And the site stretches even further back, look. Having some work done down here, look. And what is that? Oh, a silo. I dread to think if this place went up, you'd need more water than that, wouldn't you? Got a few birds showing an interest in the drone. So we'll just keep moving. And I don't really want to be going too much further, actually. So this piece of water just here is called the Haven, the Boston Haven, apparently. And this track down here is a part of the public footpath. So there we go. We've had a little look around, haven't we? We can certainly see the scale of the place and how big it is. All this to handle wood. And the shunter bringing in another trailer, and of course no number plate, Smurfit Kappa. Just being lazy, aren't they? But there we are, up at 120 meters.
Reached.
The whole site in one shot. You are very welcome to use this Metsa Boston if you wish. Let's do a 360-degree photo for Google Maps and see where the video takes us next. Tiny little space where you have to sit. Definitely no number plate on that one, is there? So there you go, guys. When you come up this road, take your number plates off. They're not required. Another. And another. It's like being at Heathrow Airport, isn't it? Watching the planes arrive. Shipping container arriving now. And it does have a seal on it. Filming Metsa, there's comings and goings to put it onto YouTube to make an interesting video about the wood place. What do you do? What do you do? For who? For Metsa? Yeah. Oh, you work there?
Well, I don't work for them. I work for this bloke with the JCB.
Right.
This is our workshop and everything.
I noticed you're doing some groundwork right at the back.
Yeah.
I've just took the drone over to have a look. It's quite a distance, this site, isn't it? About 500 metres.
Oh, yeah. Main office is up that end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to... have you worked here long?
26 years.
What, on this site?
Yeah.
Doing maintenance full time?
Well, no, I retired 2.5 years ago and I work for this bloke now.
Right.
People,
Just subcontracting at the minute.
can't stop it on.
Yeah, I get you. You're so good that they called you back for the hard jobs.
I work for him, yeah.
Yeah.
So I built that.
You built that? The guttering don't look very new.
2 years ago we built that.
Yeah. Yeah, it all looks quite good, mate, round here. Nice and tidy. So, they're putting the effort in, that's for sure.
We look at YouTube. Want to get the road fixed though, don't we?
Well, do you know this road? Is it a private road? But the public are parking there, aren't there?
Dog walkers.
So it's a...
Public footpath, isn't it, all the way along that bank?
Because the trailers are coming out without the number plate on, you see, and I've got it on the camera. So when I put it on YouTube, people like to moan about that sort of thing.
Well, they'll come from there to here to load and then go back and then put the loading ones back in there.
Yeah, what I'm saying is when the viewers see that they've got no number plate on, I can predict it. You what? Oh, okay. So yeah, he's on the phone now, down there. Retired guy, come back to help out. W.M. Armstrong. 72 plate. Just a doggy, not you. The doggy will be famous, not you. So, Metsa respected the rights of the photographer and the drone flyer. It didn't make for an exciting video, but thanks to this gentleman down here, we learnt a little bit about what happens here. So the docks, which are nearby, which I will go to next, the boats arrive there with all the logs, and it comes here and gets milled and gets planed and made into these fantastic straight pieces of wood. There we go. So that's about it. The location of the djaudits keyring on this video is just there. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. So before we go, like I said to the gentleman, the lack of number plate on what I believe is a public highway will be noticed in the comments. So it's only fair if we let them know about it before it gets published. So let's nip to the gatehouse, let's tell security and see what they think.
Hello, mate.
I'm finished now. I wasn't going to stay outside and I weren't going to come on.
Okay.
But when the video gets published, there is something that's going to be highlighted.
Yeah.
The trailers, the shunters, taking the trailers out,
yeah.
They've not got a number plate on. Now, I know the road might not be adopted by the council,
yeah,
but it's still classed as a public highway,
okay,
because it's used regularly by the public.
Right.
It's actually got a public footpath running straight down it.
Right.
So, say like if that vehicle was involved in an accident,
yeah,
and a member of the public needed to make note of some identification, registration of the vehicle,
yeah,
the number plate's missing.
Okay.
So it removes the chance of accountability. And sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know which vehicle it was and the person's gone, you know.
Okay.
So a number plate on a public highway is a legal requirement.
Okay.
I don't know whether you knew about that.
I'll inform the boss coming down anyway at some point anyway, and just
yeah,
inform about that and see if we can put it in place going forward.
Yeah, okay. It's a shame. Everything else fantastic.
Yeah. You're djaudits here?
I am, yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I did think you was quite professional, you know,
okay,
leaving the photographer and the drone flyer alone.
Yeah.
It's much better that way for people that are not making a video, because sometimes they just genuinely want to get the footage.
Yeah, sure.
So you've behaved brilliantly, and it would be irresponsible of me just to put the video on and just let you have the backlash. At least now I've heard you've said you're going to escalate it, and I'm sure it'll get better.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's just laziness on the drivers, but
okay.
They're busy, aren't they?
Yeah, busy. It's quite a busy site now, a lot of lorries in and out.
But the public safety as well, and do it for them really.
Okay, yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So that's that. I didn't get his name, but that is exactly what you want to see. Taking your concerns on board and reassuring you that it will be escalated and resolved. We don't like to be a snitch, but a number plate is a must, unfortunately. Later, don't you need number plates on these? I know, but it's still need a number plate. Public highway, isn't it? Is that just what you've been told, or what you know for sure? You know for sure? I don't think you're right, mate. He knows for sure, he said. He knows for sure. So that's that. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now. And just before you go, I'll just quickly show you the legislation, the Road Vehicles Display of Registration Marks Regulations 2001. The fixing of registration plates includes works trucks, road rollers and agricultural machines. A registration plate must be fixed on the vehicle in a vertical position on both sides of the vehicle, so that the characters of the mark are easily distinguishable from both sides, yes, the front and the back. And let us see where the vehicle is towing a trailer. Don't fix it on the sides. The characters of the mark are easily distinguishable from behind the trailer. So there it is, in black and white, from legislation.gov.uk.